MalloryHaney.com, and this is a prenatal yoga class to relieve back pain and also help improve digestion. So you may want to grab 2 blocks if you have those, and 2 blankets if you have those handy too. Let's jump in. You're gonna start in a nice tabletop. Go ahead and bring your knees nice and wide. You can sit your hips back on towards your heels. And then take one of your blocks and you can put it right underneath your forehead to rest down. So this just gives us a little bit more height, a little more space for baby. But we'll go ahead and take a couple nice deep breaths here, just letting your hips rest back and relaxing the sides of your neck. Actually, go ahead and come up onto your hands and walk your arms over to the right side off of your mat. And you can rest your forehead down, but stretch your left hip back. And then go ahead and switch sides. Walk your hands off to the left side of your mat. And then make sure baby has lots of space and you can rest your forehead back down. Pull your right hip back so you feel a nice stretch on the right side of your waist. And then go ahead and lift your torso, come back to center, and we'll move into a tabletop position. So bring your knees right underneath your hips. And we're gonna take some jump rope swings. I don't know what else to call them, but you can drop your belly down, and then we're just gonna, just like a big jump rope, swing your spine, roll your spine in a circle. And we'll go ahead and switch directions. So it's like your ribs are moving in a giant circle here. Go ahead and come back to neutral. And we'll tuck the toes and press back to downward facing dog. From here, bring your feet max width distance apart. Press the floor away with your hands and just release your head and your neck. Maybe pedal out your feet a little bit, sway your hips side to side. And then take some nice easy steps to get to the top of your mat. And from here, go ahead and bend your right leg. You can take your block underneath your hand. And take your left hand to your sacrum. And we'll just lean that left shoulder back. Maybe stretch your left arm high. Beautiful. Baby should have lots of room here. We'll go ahead and switch sides. Release your torso. Take your left hand to your block. Bend your left leg. Stretch your right hand to your sacrum, or all the way up towards the ceiling. And then go ahead and release. Bend both knees, round the spine up to standing. From standing, we're gonna step the left foot to the back of the mat. So we're gonna come into a warrior 2 stance. Take a nice bend in that front knee. And from here, we're gonna stretch our arms apart from one another. And then stretch your right arm back. And bring your right elbow to your right thigh. Stretch your left arm over your ear. Beautiful. We're just gonna go back and forth. So inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, extend forward. So keep moving with your breath. Make sure you have lots of room for baby. Feel a nice stretch in the sides of your waist. This time, go ahead and straighten that front leg as you reverse. And we'll tip the torso forward into a triangle pose. And bring your hand to your shin block or to the floor. Stretch that left arm high and then over your ear. From your your triangle pose, we're just gonna fold forward. So this is where 2 blocks may come in handy. Just to give you a little more space, you can bring 1 block to either side of your foot and toe heel your right foot out a little bit so belly has space, baby has space, and step your back foot forward and out slightly. So maybe lift your blocks up high and lengthen your torso forward. And maybe bend your elbows and fold. So this can feel really, really nice on the back of the right leg and on your low back. Take a couple nice easy breaths here. And then go ahead and lengthen your torso forward. We're gonna bend the front knee, Shift our weight onto the right leg. And then take your hand to your block, your right hand to your block, take your left hand to your hip, and peel your left hip open and your left shoulder back. So flex your left foot like it's pressing into a wall. So beautiful. Go ahead and bend that front knee and shift your left foot back. You lift your torso. Awesome, we're gonna switch sides. Our second side, go ahead and bend your left leg nice and deep. And then we're gonna tilt the torso back, reverse your warrior, and come forward, extending. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse and straighten that front leg. And then bring your torso forward for triangle. Whatever feels best with your top arm. And then we're gonna fold the torso forward. So grab your blocks if you didn't. Step your back foot out of it. Bring your left foot out a couple inches, just so your belly has some room, and then lengthen your torso forward and then release here. So you may not need blocks, but they're there for you, just to give you a little more height. Keep a slight bend in the left leg if you need to. Keep pulling your left hip back. Just stay nice and easy. Maybe sway your torso and release your spine a little bit. And then go ahead and bend your front leg. Come into standing splits. And put your hands on your block or on the floor. Left hand on your block or on the floor. Right hand comes to your right hip. Peel your right shoulder blade back and peel your right hip open. For our half moon pose. Beautiful. Go ahead and bend your front leg and shift your right foot to the back of your mat. And then we'll turn the toes in. Actually, turn your toes out and your heels in. From here, we'll come into horse stance. So I want you to bring your hands to your knees. And you can sway your torso side to side, shift your hips side to side. And we're gonna drop the right shoulder down, bring your gaze up and over your left shoulder. Breathe. And we'll go ahead and switch sides. Just drop your left shoulder down, bring your gaze up and over your right. And then go ahead and come back to center. And we're just gonna fold forward from here. So straighten your legs, bring your torso down to the floor. And I want you to take your hands to your sacrum. And I just want you to rub here. Just massage it out a little bit. You can use your thumbs or your fingers. And however feels good, you'll feel the sacrum, that very end of your spine. And just massage the muscles right there. So go ahead and release your hands, and you can walk them through your legs for a moment. Sway your torso. We'll bring them out wide and sway your torso. And then go ahead and come down onto your hands and knees. Go ahead and grab your blankets and shift your way onto your sit bones. You're going to come into a cobbler's pose, so bring the soles of your feet together. You can hold on to your ankles and sit up nice and tall. You can hold on to your feet, and you can massage the inner arches of your feet a little bit. We'll sit up nice and tall and maybe fold forward. Maybe not. Whatever you do, keep a lot of length in your low back so you're not squashing, baby. From here, go ahead and bring your right ankle in front of your left. And walk your right hand over to the side, stretch your left arm up and over. And then we'll go ahead and switch sides. Come back to center, and from here, walk your belly forward. So you might need to walk your shins forward a little bit so you have some room. Take some nice deep breaths here into your low back. And then go ahead and lift your torso, and we'll switch the crossing of our ankles. Left foot comes in front this time. Walk your, actually take your right hand to your left leg. Bring your left hand behind you, sit up nice and tall. Take a nice full breath. If it doesn't feel good to bring your hand to your knee, you can bring your hand just to the floor. And then go ahead and switch sides. Sit up nice and tall, either hand to knee or to floor. Stand up extra tall, take a full inhale and exhale. Another inhale and exhale. And then go ahead and come back to center, and we'll, same thing, you might need to walk your shins forward a little bit. Make some room for your belly and fold on forward. And go ahead and gently lift. If you are in your third trimester, beyond 36 weeks, you'll skip this pose and just come onto your left side and rest there. You can put a pillow under your arm and your head and a pillow in between your knees to rest, or your blankets. If you are in your prior to 36 weeks, you can take your blankets against a wall and flip your legs up towards the ceiling. So what that looks like is you're just gonna scoot your hips right next to the wall, come onto your side and lay flat, and then sweep your legs straight up. You can stay here for as long as you like. But when you're ready, lay on your left side and rest here. And then press up into a nice, comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to your knees, feel your sit bones on the floor. And there you have it. A quick class to relieve low back pain and also improve digestion. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below, and we'll see you next time. Head to MalloryHaney.com to receive your free guided meditation course. We'll see you there.